Hello, FewCandy here. So you spent the last 3 days watching the new CS2 gameplay trailer on repeat and binge watching your favourite creators' breakdowns, and yes, the hype is real. This is looking like a really strong upgrade to our favourite city building game with what appears to be mixed-use zoning, advanced road and grid tools, modular and upgradable service buildings, seasons, more advanced industry management, and so much more. But since release, Xbox has released a snapshot of an interview with Mariina, CEO of Colossal Order, which has revealed 5 more reasons to get excited, or not as the case may be for some. We all have personal preferences after all. So the first is Citizen Life Paths. So this was pretty apparent if you read the description for the game on the Steam or Xbox stores, but Mariina confirmed the new Life Path feature will allow you to track your citizens, who they are, what they do, and where they're going at any time. Okay, so that doesn't sound that different to what we could see in CS1. However, there is more. Each citizen now has their own income and expenditures, all of which affect the choices that they make, like where they live or shop and how they choose to get there. And we can also visibly see in the trailer the number of households is now much more realistic. And we can see the number of people within each household, which I think is a really cool feature. I loved attempting to track my citizens across my city previously, and this now sounds like a much more meaningful way to do that and monitor their opinions, which is clearly what this menu icon is about right here. We can also see Paradox have chosen to release a video on this as part of their pre-release feature series, so this must now be quite an integral part of the game. I suppose it goes hand in hand with the fact it looks like city simulation is in real time now, with budgets shown hourly and a clock also visible in the UI. I really like this feature from a gameplay point of view. I mean, the real-time mod was awesome and fun to play with. But as a content creator, I really hope they give us the ability to turn nighttime off, as it's very hard to make content if the city is continuously being plunged into darkness. Number 2 is the ability to unlock tiles in any order you want. Yes, Mariina confirmed that you can pick and choose as you go which tiles you unlock, giving us the option to create smaller, separate areas for our cities connected by the pre-built highways in the map, rather than being limited to only the tiles connecting to our start or already purchased tiles. This opens up so many options in the base game that the infamous 81 tiles mod gave us PC players before, another massive advancement versus CS1. And we do also now know that the maps have 441 tiles in total and that we can unlock almost all of them. But the tiles are smaller than CS1, so I don't know if we'll really feel the true scale until we can get into the maps ourselves. Number 3 is that more advanced traffic management has been confirmed. So what's this here? This is the city's traffic we know and love. Mariina tells us that pathfinding and traffic AI have been reworked to make for a much more immersive experience, and that vehicles can make decisions on the fly that will improve the flow of traffic, like changing lanes, and that they will even try to give way to emergency vehicles passing by. That's pretty cool. We can also see that we have more advanced traffic info views from the trailer, so I'm very much hoping we also get a bit of the Traffic Manager mod in there for extra customization. And of course, let's not forget parking as well, and Mariina confirmed in the interview that citizens need to find a parking space. So is this finally the end of pocket cars? Number 4 is realistic weather patterns. So by now you all know we've got seasons in CS2, but Mariina confirmed that seasons will work differently on each map, as the longitude and the latitude of the map will define how the weather, and therefore the seasons, affects the gameplay. So really realistic to global weather patterns. Seasonal variations will impact electricity consumption and traffic, interestingly, as well. I'm assuming because of snow, or maybe heat because roads melt. But they will also provide new challenges for us to overcome in managing our cities. I'm not entirely clear what those new challenges are as of yet. But we also know alongside this there is an updated pollution system where air pollution will take into account wind direction. So kind of realistic to how cities are actually built and designed right now. And we also have groundwater options for fresh water pumping, no more putting your water towers wherever you want, I'm assuming, which in my opinion adds again to the realism of designing and managing a city. Definitely on board with these new features, but hoping again there may be an option to turn off weather for those of us more inclined to the city design over management side of the game, but time will tell. Number 5 is the advanced city economy, and although everything we've seen so far looks like it will provide a more realistic challenge to budding city mayors, Mariina did say that even with all of this added depth, the economy simulation is designed to balance itself out in most cases in order to provide the player a smooth playing experience. It helps out beginners and newly founded cities to success, but more experienced players can delve deeper into the simulation and work out its intricacies to fine-tune their city more. So kind of frankly from that I'm reading that money is not going to be an issue. Slightly disappointing, I won't lie, as to me it sounds like all the extra management actually boils down to just how much money you get, not the need to actually refine it to make money in the first place. I kind of hope for the return of hard mode option after reading this. And finally, to finish up, you may wonder what my personal opinion is on everything we've seen so far. Well, I'm genuinely through the roof excited to play this game. This is my favourite game of all time, and having a sequel is insanely exciting. From a city management perspective, it sounds like they have nailed it. Minus what I just mentioned, obviously, in point 5. The ability to more closely refine services and define them to certain neighbourhoods and operating areas was definitely on my wish list. So pleased we've got that now. Mixed-use zoning, that'll allow for so much more diverse city centres. And as a massive lover of industry, I cannot complain about the more technical and advanced industry management aspects. However, my big reservation as of right now is the lack of anything shown to do with detailing. My favourite aspect of the game, whether playing vanilla or lightly modded, is bringing alive realistic areas with tons of street level detailing. But so far in that direction, all I have seen is evidence of a sound barrier and one pedestrian path. It appears even trees are renewable now, so I'm kind of concerned, does that mean we'll have to plant trees where we want them for decoration, rather than being able to just place them in? It certainly doesn't appear so far that they've built in more of the detail-oriented mods like Find It or Rico, and with nothing remotely relating to detailing within Paradox's future announcement videos, I'm thinking for a detailer, we're going to be starting with a pretty bland base game. Although with Revo confirming we can expect trains on the workshop on day of release, and knowing how good the CS modding community are, I think we can expect a ton of great upgrades on the workshop right from the start. But for now, I'll leave it there and continue to just get super exciting as the countdown goes on. What do you think? What's your favourite feature? Let me know in the comments below, and if you have enjoyed this video, leaving me a like would be very much appreciated. But that's all from me for now, so I'll catch you again next time. Bye bye!